I'm Hannah Wyson.
And I'm Aiden Stewart.
Just a few days ago, we talked with one of our very own artists at Taylor High, and he told us all about his artwork and some of the inspiration that he has had.
I started exploring art in 8th grade, but it was an amateur way of exploring. I just drew at home. Basically, landscaping was what I started out with. I'm influenced by nature, trees, just basically landscapes. Currently, I don't really have a favorite art piece. I like to think of all of my art as just one piece. I'd strive for better artwork through every piece that I work on. This piece right here is basically a collage, and basically the motivation behind it is spirituality. You see the tree right here, it's very reminiscent of Christian beliefs. Also Jesus here, the eye, and the sun.
So many of you know that the High Steppers were in a bus accident on the way to the playoff game.
We got the opportunity to talk with many of the steppers and the bus driver on scene just to know exactly what happened and how it affected everyone.
Right before the 18-wheeler hit, I literally said out loud, "That thing is getting really close," and then just bam, it just hit.
I had already seen it kind of getting close to us, so 18-wheelers being my biggest phobia, I turned away from it. But when it hit us, the stuff behind me flew and hit me, which caused me to go to the other side of the bus. And when I pushed off the seat, I hit my back against the corner of another seat.
What made me call 911 was my natural instinct. I was just really scared, so whenever anything like an emergency happens, you're supposed to call 911, and so that's what I did.
I've been with Taylor, this is my 5th year with Taylor. I've been here since August of 2007. But I wasn't supposed to get them, ironically. I wasn't supposed to get them. The person who was first on list for the field trip, he was busy, he was occupied at the time of rotation. And he did not put what we call a proxy. It's a stand-in for when we're not available, whereas though they could just go off our list. I put in my proxy like minutes before the rotation, and I ran out to get something to eat because we had a meeting coming up, and I got back and I was told that I got the trip. Training doesn't relieve you of the panic, the nerve, nor the anxiety that takes place when something like that happens. I'm so grateful to all the parents that arrived on the scene and worked with me. It was the guardian angels themselves that braced that bus during that impact, that held on to that bus to keep us from sliding or rolling over and guided us to a safe location. I knew that all I could do was, I made the decision to hold on and go. If that decision saved everyone's life, thank God that that thought was put into my mind. To the students, I know you think the bus drivers are mean, especially if you've been on my bus. But we actually tell you to sit down, turn around for a reason. It's truly for your own safety.
Well, that's all we have for you today.
I'm Aiden Stewart.
Thanks for watching. I'm Hannah Wyson. Have a wonderful day. For more stories like these, you can find them on Mallard Online by going to the Taylor ISD homepage, clicking on Schools, High School, then Mallard Online. Here you can find the latest news.